on me, Greetings, sacred seers, diviners of the infinite way of source. Today we have a powerful 2222 portal opening up tomorrow's solstice gateway. We had a massive timeline jump today into the higher trajectory of the new earth manifestation. Keep the faith as we prepare for the final quantum leap of consciousness into the new human of heaven on earth. Our physical vessels are being transformed to align with the energies of Pachamama's divine resonance. All ground crew of the 144,000 are assisting Gaia in her great shift of the ages into the Golden One as heiress to the kingdom of the great central sun. We also experienced a powerful synchronicity today on the Mayan Zolkeen calendar with galactic signature Keen 33, Red Resonant Skywalker, as Gaia is finalizing her transition to Ascended Master as Divine Feminine Queen of our local galaxy, Mothership 33. As guardians of Terra Nova Gaia, we ascend with her into the fifth dimension and beyond, to continue our lineage of Earth Angelics of the 144. We also had higher dimensional frequencies coming in, appearing as a sustained white beam of light on the Schumann charts at amplitudes of 18 Hz and 22 Hz. All is in perfect alignment both on Earth and in the heavens for our complete transformation into cosmic Christed light beings of the new Lemuria rising. Aho! Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul, White Gold Eagle, from PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions again for you today from our sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to stick around to the very end, and please do us a favor, share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. And yes, with this powerful shift we're going through, I am receiving an upgrade to my throat chakra, so bear with me, and thank you all for joining us on this great mission. I show up every day to open up sacred space for all of you, so thank you for participating in this great ascension process. And we continue from Divine Growth or of the Light, Adya Shanti. In a true awakening, it is realized very clearly that even the awakening itself is not personal. It is universal spirit or universal consciousness that wakes up to itself. Rather than the me waking up, what we are wakes up from the me. In awakening, what's revealed to us is that we are not a thing, nor a person, nor even an entity. What we are is that which manifests as all things, as all experiences, as all personalities. We are that which dreams the whole world into existence. Spiritual awakening reveals that which is unspeakable is actually what we are. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Christina Morachetti, Solstice Gateway, Lyran frequency through the grids, upgrading our light body. Be ready, everything is coming up while we expand beyond our human limits. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Ali Ray, celebrate the light you are. Enjoy an opportunity to celebrate solstice. Soul stasis equals soul equilibrium. Let your soul shine unabashedly in joy. Love is, love is, love is. God is, God is, God is. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Valerie A. Elster, activating the dragon ley lines plus reconnecting to the inner earth grids. Dragon grid lines are in alignment with the ring of fire and the ancient lines. Lines drawn in the sand until borders were installed. Star lines, ancestor lines, ley lines. The land knows who is supposed to be there. We are redefining the ley lines in our hearts, thus redesigning the ley lines in the physical. So much love, Valerie. 444 flowing in. And from Divine Growth or of the Light, Rick Jewers. At 1:07 a.m. Netherlands time this morning, the completion of one significant shift forward occurred. This most recent shift affects the entirety of this reality, the 4D and 5D combined, and aligns all timeline tributaries to their respective orientation. The upward shift in overall consciousness is more readily seen and coming together in preparation for taking things forward, more apparent. Love and light, Rick Jewers. And from Divine Brother of the Light, Bernardo Antonacci. Is it happening? Do you know the immense amount of background work required to get to this point? All harmonic and disharmonic universes needed to be cleared and released so we could start over and rebuild a new Earth. The last few weeks have been an intense purging and releasing of old timelines, loops, bonds, and darkness. We finally clear Harmonic Universe 1 so we can start with a clean slate and be ready to emerge into the new Harmonic Universe 2, which is Terra and 5D. After an immense clearing, we had to integrate our divine masculine and feminine from where they were split off upon entering the 3D matrix. This was the inner integration of his twin flame. Once restored and reunited, Source was ready to activate the blueprints for Hue 2's new creation. See that huge burst of light? Speaking of the Schumann resonance, that was Hue 2 coming online, the bursting forth of a new life and a new future. The red that followed was an intense integration of plans and codes in the new land. Did you feel drained and exhausted during this process? Fortunately for time travel, I was able to integrate these charges into the past, so our past ascension symptoms are actually us processing what is happening in the current moment. Can you imagine integrating all this at once? New Earth is officially online and ready for us to enter the next steps of our ascension process. I hope you will join us on this amazing journey. This was always an internal journey. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Gis Baez, we are being photonized directly to the crown and heart chakra. Our two brain hemispheres are activated, intense neuronal cognitive processes, mind and heart merge to generate consciousness. Let go of control, expectations, resistance, and the vanities. The answers are within you. They will never be outside because within you is where Christ dwells, Christian energy. Your soul already knows the way. Return the command, and if you feel confused to make decisions, leave the mind aside. Do not allow the ego to take control. Return to you. Observe the situation in your heart and choose from there. From your inside is born, I, for real. Your heart, he never makes a mistake. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Divine Feminine 7777, we are already receiving the solstice energies into the personal, collective, and planetary systems, and will be, especially the 7-7 portal and the 8-8 portal, also called the Lion's Gate, upgrading our systems individually and on a collective scale in the following 2 months. Some will experience the death and rebirth process. Others will be able to step into their power more and more. We are going to receive upgrades that will enable us to integrate the high-frequency energy into our physical bodies. You might experience vertigo, dizziness, nausea, tiredness, and ringing in your ears, or pressure in different chakras as the energy is flowing into and through your body. You might also feel expansion of light within you, making you feel at ease and peaceful. I cannot wait to see where we'll end up personally and collectively at the end of August. It's going to be a wild ride, but we will make immense progress. Are you ready? And from Divine Brother of the Light, Pars Kute, as we are approaching the solstice of June 21st, a strong annual portal and will be a powerful experience of inner light. More and more, our own vaster harmonics are finding root in our embodiment, taking up residence in our human energy system, and with that, altering the expression of our cosmic and human DNA, as has always been intended during this lifetime. We are expanding into higher light, and so our sense of self and our identity is changing. Our consciousness is changing. To make it clear if there is something we might do to further this evolving experience of oneness and truth, and the holy coming into being of our own truth. Our consciousness is changing, and the patterns of habitual thought that were part of our life before may start to quiet down as we evolve into higher consciousness. When we sleep and when we are at peace, allowing the flow, we are resonating with fields that are vast and peaceful, loving and calm. This is life-changing. It is changing our awareness. We are moving into a highly clarifying time. The energies from the solstice into August will be expansive and increasing the clarification experience. Each person is choosing at a very deep level what they stand for, how they wish to participate. We honor all choices and especially feel for what we want most in our own life experiences and center there. We respect the sovereignty of others, give people space to make their own choices, honor and trust in the infinite life within all life forms. Be at peace and think high thoughts for others. We practice believing in ourselves and in everyone else. This is a great time for us to ensure that we are on the rising waves of ascending energies into higher frequencies of our new 5D reality. We continue being in stillness and contemplate that what we wish to create in the coming months and years. Now is the time to make the choices that will lift us into the next cycle. Happy solstice, everyone. With divine love of one, Pars Kute. And from divine Sistar of the Light, Ra James. Tomorrow is the solstice. The solstice brings us some of the most powerful energies of the year. It should be putting you in a better mood. These energies are meant to be lifting your frequency. Expect to make some huge shifts this week. That means if you are putting in the inner work, you should be seeing major results right now with your manifestations. If you are not, time to do more clearing work. We are going to be continually clearing blocks moving forward. The summer solstice is a powerful gateway. We have powerful light codes coming in right now. This is a powerful time to be connecting with our sun as it's merging with a lot of galactic energies and energies straight from our spiritual sun, Sirius, and our central sun. We have some powerful light codes raining down on our planet right now. The summer solstice is a gateway to the fairy world. It's a time when fairies can enter our world, or we could enter into theirs. This is the perfect time of year to connect with the fairies. The summer solstice is a powerful doorway that can take us into other dimensions and worlds. It activates the gateways, portals, and doorways that lead into other worlds within the fairy realms. As the earth activated, everything opens up. The veil is so thin right now, too. That means if you have felt like you have been in a fog, things should be so clear in this space.